Hello dear friends, welcome back again to another video from my YouTube channel. Dear friends, in our previous video, we talked about the implantation process. In this video, we are going to understand the very interesting concept, how the twins are formed. Before we discuss how exactly the twins are formed, we have to understand normally the mother delivers a single baby after completing the 9 months of pregnancy. But in some of the cases, the mother may also deliver the twin babies. The mother may also deliver the 3 babies at the same time. The mother may also deliver the 4 babies at the same time. How it is possible? Biologically, delivering a single baby after completing the 9 months of pregnancy is normal. But why some mothers, they deliver multiple babies? Let us try to understand. Before we discuss the entire concept, we have to understand what is the scientific definition of the word twins. Let us define the twins first. Twins. In हिंदी में ट्विन्स को हम क्या बोलेंगे? जुड़वा. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ನಾವು? अवली ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. अवली, जुड़वा, अवली जवली बोल के बोलते. देखो हमारे बीजापुर की साइड में अवली जवली बच्चे हैं, उनको जुड़वा बच्चे हैं. What is the scientific definition of the word twins? Twins means two babies developed and delivered. Two babies developed and delivered by the single or by the same pregnancy. It is called as twins. अगर दो बच्चे एक ही प्रेगनेंसी पीरियड के दौरान डेवलप होके डिलीवर हो रहे, ऐसे बच्चों को हम क्या बोलेंगे? ट्विन्स बोल के बोलेंगे. ಒಂದೇ ಗರ್ಭಾವಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಶಿಶುಗಳು ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಹೊಂದಿ ಡೆಲಿವರ್ ಆಗೋದನ್ನ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಟ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಅಥವಾ ಟ್ವಿನ್ ಬೇಬೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Now, how many types of twins are there? There are 3 types of twins. The first one is monozygotic twins. The first type of twins is monozygotic twins. And the second type of twins are dizygotic twins. Dizygotic twins. And the third type of twins are conjoined twins. Conjoined twins. They are the 3 types of twins. This concept, it is not important for board, but it is very, very, very important for competitive exams. Now, let us define the 3 types of twins first. Then we'll try to understand how the monozygotic twins get developed in the womb of the mother, how the di and the conjoined type of twins get developed inside the womb of the mother in the same pregnancy. First, we'll define them. The name itself indicating monozygotic. Mono it is. Monozygotic. Mono means single. Zygote, we know what is zygote. Zygote is a structure formed, or zygote is a cell which is formed by the fertilization. If the twins get developed, अगर suppose twins एक ही zygote से बन रहे, what do you mean by mono? Mono means one. Zygote means it is a diploid cell formed by the fertilization. Twins, just now we have defined. If the twins are formed by a single zygotic cell, it is called as monozygotic. Let us define it. Before we define it, let us try to understand some basic things about the monozygotic twins. Monozygotic twins, they are also called as identical twins. इनको हम identical twins बोल के भी बुलाते हैं. They are also called as identical twins. Dizygotic twins, they are also called as fraternal twins. Fraternal twins. Whereas conjoined twins, they are also called as Siamese. They are also called as Siamese. They are also called as Siamese. Now, let us try to define them. Monozygotic twins, as I told earlier also, mono means one, zygote means a cell, diploid cell formed by the fertilization process, and twins. If the twins are developed by a single zygotic cell, it is called as monozygotic twin. Let us define it. Two babies. How are these two babies? These babies are identical. Two identical. Identical means similar, same, Xerox copy. एक के जैसा दूसरा दिख रहा. जुड़वा कैसे रहती? एक दूसरे के हम शक्ल रहती. एक कैसा दिखते रहता, दूसरा भी वैसा दिखते रहता. इसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? आइडेंटिकल, मिरर इमेज, जेरोक्स कॉपी, सिमिलर, सेम बोल के बोलेंगे. सो टू आइडेंटिकल babies formed by a single zygote or zygotic cell. What is the meaning? What is the scientific definition of monozygotic twin? Two identical babies formed by a single zygote. Now let us understand how these identical twins are formed. To understand that, we have to draw, this is supposed to be the fallopian tube. Here we have one more fallopian tube. Here we have the ovaries here. The female reproductive system, recall the female reproductive system. This is fundic. Consider this is the uterus. This is the uterus. Uterus is also called as womb of the mother. This uterus, the inner lining of the uterus is endometrium. We know that. This is the inner lining. Inner lining of the endometrium. Normally, on the 14th day of menstrual cycle, what is happening on the 14th day of menstrual cycle? Ovulation is taking place. That means ovary releases. This ovary releases the egg here. This egg comes to the ampulla here. This is the ovum. Ovum comes to the ampulla, and this ovum is waiting for the sperm. When the sperm comes and fertilizes this, what is going to happen to this egg? This egg is converted into zygote. This egg is converted into zygote. This is zygote. Now, from this zygote, what is happening to this zygote? Zygote is undergoing repeated mitotic divisions, that is cleavages. Here, this cell divides into two. From 2 cells, we get 4 cells. From 4 cells, we get 8 cells. And ultimately, here we have a 8-cell structure is formed. This is the corona radiata, zona pellucida. Here we have the 8 cells formed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 cells are formed. The structure with 8 blastomeres. These cells are called as blastomeres. It is called as morula. It is called as morula. From ovum, after fertilization it has become zygote. From zygote, morula get developed. Before this morula get converted into blastula or blastocysts, suddenly there is a splitting takes place here. Suddenly this morula breaks into two different structures. Here this is the first structure and this is the second structure. Half of the cells in morula, how many cells are there? 8 cells minimum, maximum 16 cells. Here we'll have 4 cells. Here we'll have 4 cells. What has happened here? Morula, instead of getting converted into blastula, it breaks into two different parts. Now this in future it becomes blastula. This is also going to become blastula. One of the blastula comes and get implanted in this endometrial wall and the other one will go and implant here. That means two different blastocysts formed by a single zygote get implanted in the endometrial wall. And these two blastocysts are genetically similar. इसमें जैसे क्रोमोसोम्स हैं, इसमें भी वैसे क्रोमोसोम्स हैं. इन्हें जैसा है, इन्हें भी वैसा है. क्यों एक दूसरे के हम शक्ल हैं इनो? क्यों एक दूसरे से आइडेंटिकल हैं इनो? Because these two are formed by a single zygotic cell. एक सिंगल जाइगोट से अलग अलग होके बने सो हैं इनो. इसीलिए दोनों एक दूसरे के हम शक्ल हैं, एक दूसरे के जेरोक्स कॉपी हैं. In future, this will develop into an individual and this is going to develop into another individual. After completing the 9 months of pregnancy, this mother delivers the two babies, two identical babies. Suppose Sita, Geeta, Ram, Shyam. They are identical. They are identical to each other. हिंदी फिल्म्स में होता देखो, जुड़वा के अंदर सलमान खान जुड़वा, एक शरीफ रहता, एक बदमाश रहता. जब कभी भी बदमाश बदमाशी करता, शरीफ को आको पुलिस पकड़े को जाते. ऐसा होता सिचुएशंस, ऐसे सिचुएशंस होते. These two are identical. Here Sita, Geeta. They are the identical twins. अभी सीता गीता कहां से लिए सर? एक हिंदी फिल्म है सीता गीता, जिसमें हेमा मालिनी है सीता गीता फिल्म के अंदर. ओके, नाउ दे आर दी आइडेंटिकल ट्विन्स फॉर्म्ड. नाउ द सेकंड वन, dizygotic twins. The name itself giving the meaning. Di means two. Dizygotic twins, and they are non-identical twins. They are also called as non-identical twins. They are also called as fraternal twins and non-identical twins. What is happening in the non-identical twins? Let us understand. Here we have the fallopian tube. They are the fallopian tubes. Here we have the ovaries. This is fundic. And here we have the uterus. And we know uterus is having the endometrial lining, endometrial wall here. In normal situation, what is going to happen on the 14th day of menstrual cycle? One ovary releases one egg. It is a normal situation. But in some exceptional cases, both the ovaries releases the egg. Both the ovaries releases the egg. Here also the egg get released. This is egg. Both the ovaries releases egg on the 14th day of menstrual cycle. ऐसा नहीं होता. नॉर्मली ऐसा नहीं होता. किसी एक ओवरी से एग रिलीज होना नॉर्मल है मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल के दौरान. मगर यहां पे क्या हो रहा? दोनों ओवरी से एग, एक एग रिलीज हो रहा. जब दोनों ओवरी से एक एग रिलीज हो रहा, इनो अब कहां पे आ रहे? एम्प्यूला में आ रहे. अब ये एग भी कहां पे आ रहा? एम्प्यूला पे आ रहा. एम्पुला पे आके वेट कर रहा. मेल पर्सन अगर सेक्सुअल इंटरकोर्स करा इसे सिचुएशंस में, if suppose in this situation this female had a coitus, this female had a sexual intercourse, then the male person releases millions of sperms, millions of sperms. Some of the sperms they go this side and some of the sperms they go this side. Any one sperm comes to this egg and fertilizes it. Here also the sperm comes and fertilizes this. That means after fertilization what is formed? After fertilization what is formed? After fertilization zygote is formed. This is zygote. Here also the zygote is formed. How many zygotes are formed in this situation? 2 zygotes are formed. 2 zygotes are formed. And from this zygote it get converted into morula first. This is also get converted into morula. What is this morula? What is this blastula? Please go back to my implantation video. You will come to know what is morula, what is blastula. From egg, zygote is being formed. From zygote, morula is formed. From morula, ultimately, blastula is formed. Here also there is a blastula. अब एक ब्लास्टुला यहाँ पे आके इम्प्लांट हो रहा, दूसरा ब्लास्टुला जाके यहाँ पे आके इम्प्लांट हो रहा. And these 2 babies यहाँ पे एक लड़का पैदा हो सकता, यहां पर एक लड़का भी पैदा हो सकता या फिर लड़की भी पैदा हो सकती. क्यों ऐसा है? सपोज ये जो स्पर्म है ये Y है, इसके अंदर X रहता, XY मिला के नहीं लड़का हुआ. अब सपोज ये स्पर्म X है, एग भी X है, XX मिला के यहां पे लड़की पैदा हो सकती. लड़का और लड़की दोनों एक साथ 9 months of pregnancy के बाद डिलीवर हो रहे. These 2 babies are called as dizygotic twins. Why? Because they are developed by the 2 different zygotes. They are developed from the 2 different zygotes. Then how we can define the dizygotic twins? Dizygotic twins means 2 babies are formed by 2 different zygotes. 2 different zygotes. And these 2 babies are identical or non-identical? They are non-identical, my dear friends. Here the babies, 2 different babies are exactly one and the same in their appearance. But here they are non-identical. Non-identical. Now, coming to the third type of twins, conjoined twins. The name itself giving the meaning. Conjoined. Conjoined मतलब 2 babies एक दूसरे से जुड़े हुए हैं. 2 babies एक दूसरे से attached है. Physically attached babies. Physically attached babies, they are called as conjoined twins or Siamese. बहुत सारे केसेस पेपर्स में आते, देखो एक बच्ची का सर दूसरे बच्चे से ऐसा जुड़े हुए रहता, एक बच्ची का एक बेबी का हाथ दूसरे बेबी के हाथ से जुड़े हुए रहता. These are nothing but conjoined twins are nothing but physically attached monozygotic twins are called conjoined twins. How these conjoined twins are getting formed? Let us understand. It is very interesting. 2 babies एक दूसरे से चिपके हुए, 2 babies एक दूसरे से चिपके हुए. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ, 2 ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಅಂಟುಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾವ್ರಿ. ದೈಹಿಕವಾಗಿ ಎರಡರ ಮಧ್ಯ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ತಲೆ ಅಂಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತದೆ, ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ಭುಜಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತದೆ, ಬೆನ್ನಿಗೆ ಅಂಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತದೆ. ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್? ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಿ ಸೇಮ್ fallopian tube. This is a fallopian tube. Here we have the ovary, here we have the ovary, and this is fundic, and here we have the uterus. Uterus is lined with the endometrium. Uterus is lined with the endometrium. Let us understand how the conjoined babies are formed. Ovary releases egg. Ovary releases egg. This is egg on the 14th day of menstrual cycle. Now this egg is transported to the ampulla here. The same egg is transported to the ampulla. If suppose she had acquired a sexual intercourse, then the sperm comes and fertilizes this egg. As a result of this, zygote is formed. This is zygote. Zygote is formed. Now this zygote get developed into morula. Now from morula, blastula get developed. Before this journey from morula to blastula, this entire structure, this entire morula structure tried to split. It tried to breaks into two different parts. अब इन्हें टूटने की कोशिश कर रहा. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಾಕತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಎರಡು ಇಬ್ಬಾಗ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಾಕತ್ತದ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ here we'll have the two structures formed, but these two structures are attached to one another. They are not completely separated like this. Here they are completely separated. Here this is the one and this is the one. Complete two different structures. But here these two are attached to one another. Still they are called as morula only. Now these two structures in future they developed as a blastula and they still get attached. Now this entire structure comes and get implanted here. Inside the endometrial wall with this attachment. They are attached to one another. They are not completely get separated during this breakdown. Now in future after completing the 9 months of pregnancy, this baby may be developed with the attachment of the head. Two babies get attached. That is why they are called as conjoined. Twins are joined together. That is why they are conjoined. Such babies are called as Siamese, my dear friends. They are called as Siamese. After understanding the three different types of twins, एक सवाल दिमाग में आ रहा होगा, सर ऐसा कई को हो रहा, ಯಾಕೆ ಹಿಂಗಾಗತ್ತದ್ರಿ ಸರ್? ನಾರ್ಮಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಮಗುಗೆ ಜನ್ಮ ನೀಡಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಎರಡು ಹೋಳಾಯಿತು? Why there is a splitting? Why the ovary is releasing? Why these two ovaries are releasing the two different eggs at the same time? Here why it gets split and why these two get attached? What may be the reason? Science still don't have any answer for this. Embryology, human embryology don't have any exact satisfactory answer for this. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಇಲ್ರಿ. We don't have any answer. इसका सही जवाब अभी तक साइंटिस्ट ढूंढ रहे. ऐसा क्यों हो रहा? जुड़वा क्यों पैदा हो रहे? सयामीज क्यों बन रहे? सयामीज नॉर्मली बहुत दिन तक जिंदा नहीं रह सकते, बहुत परेशानी होती, इसीलिए मैक्सिमम केसेस में इन्हों मर जाते. कहीं एक्सेप्शनल केसेस में 20 साल 25 साल तक भी इन्हों काट लेते. अब ये सब क्यों हो रहा, क्या रीजन है? अभी तक साइंस ढूंढने में लगी हुई है. Some of the scientists, some of the groups of the scientists, they believe that it is the abnormal. It is due to the abnormality. Twins are due to the abnormality. Some group of scientists say that. Some group of scientists, they also says that it is a evolutionary character of a human being. It is an advanced character of a human being. आगे चल के evolution होने वाला है हमारे अंदर बोल के भी बोल रहे. Whatever may be the answer, but they are the three different types of twins, and how they are getting formed, they are very, very important for your competitive exams. I hope I made it very clear to you people what are the twins and what are the types of twins and how they are formed. Thank you so much, my dear friends.